You're here, I'm queer, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we will camp it up a little with another Violet Chachki doll. I say another because I have made her in her Death Becomes Her look in 2017, and I've been wanting to make another one. This time, I will be making her in the 2018 Fall-Winter Moschino glove dress that she wore to the Met Gala in 2019. That Moschino show is one of my favorites, for it references everything I love aesthetically. It's formal wear meets latex, leather, whips, chains, and everything B to the D to the S to the M. Wink wink. That's why this runway is so fitting for Violet to walk in and also rock to the Met Gala red carpet. I feel like they should have made her a custom leather or latex gloves dress for the Met to make it more edgy, and in hindsight, I should have done that, but I literally just thought about it right now. Whoops. I'm really excited to make another Violet doll since the first one I did was definitely more cartoony and stylized, and I want to try and really make this as accurate as possible. Before we continue, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Opinion Outpost. Opinion Outpost is the easiest way to make money online by simply sharing your opinion, of course, and completing simple surveys. With easy-to-follow multiple-choice questions, you can make money while you watch Netflix, on your way to school, or even just laying in bed contemplating what you're going to wear tomorrow. You guys know I'm always on the hunt for any dolls, specifically this 1997 Bob Mackie in Madame du Barby. And you guys know my obsession with Barbie and Rococo fashion, very Marie Antoinette. And I feel like it's time. So I'm going to be using the money I made from Opinion Outpost towards her. You can cash out directly to PayPal or Amazon gift cards, so you can pretty much buy anything with that money you earn. So if there is something that you want to buy but are lacking the funds, Opinion Outpost can help you get there. Simply follow my link in the description below to sign up today, share your opinions, and start earning some extra cash. So with that being said, let's get started with Miss Chachki. For the face of Miss Violet Chachki, I will be using Lily James's Cinderella doll. You guys know I removed her arms last video for the Scarlet Witch, and slowly but surely we will be using all of her parts. So for this video, it will be her face. I really do love this doll's mold, and I feel like the nose and also the lip area is actually perfect for Violet. So yeah, I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and remove that, and then for her body, of course, it will be a Model Muse Barbie. And over here you can see Miss Barbara Millicent Roberts smiling away, and then we have our classic Model Muse body. We all know that Violet is known for her corsetry, her tight lacing, and so we have to match the doll to that. And for season 7 on Drag Race, I believe that she went all the way down to 18 inches of waist for her Death Becomes Her challenge. And so, till this day, that is so iconic. As always, I will be using a thicker wire to be kind of like the spine of the doll so that it kind of holds it first before we actually put our clay into it. And to hold the wire temporarily, I will be filling it with hot glue. Now we're taking our 2-part epoxy clay over here, and let's mix both parts together, and that will be her kind of waistline. Let's fill it up, and of course the vision here is just to have the pulled in, corseted type of look. When I was sculpting this part, I was actually watching the first Violet Chachki doll I made, which is in 2017, and I was using a Barbie Made to Move doll. And I think that doll still holds up today. I mean, I still have it, I still love it, but I think I was trying to be cautious while sculpting her corset type of look because of the joints and the articulation, and I wanted to keep all of that intact, but now I actually prefer kind of the aesthetics more than the functionality, so I'd rather have a figure or a static doll and have it look kind of accurate to what I'm referencing or what I want it to look like. And yeah, I mean, there's more possibilities because of that. And now let's work on her arms again with clay. We're gonna cover it. Well, not cover it entirely, but we're gonna sculpt all of the necessary pieces and areas, you know, the wrinkles and all that. I definitely made her gloves a little bit longer than her original one in the Met Gala. I just really like a complete 75% covering your arm type of opera length. I feel like it's just so elegant, and I don't know, I just prefer it. Of course, if you guys don't want to sculpt any of the wrinkle details, you really don't have to. Maybe you can just kind of like paint that on, if anything, but I feel like having the 3D wrinkles really do help sell the illusion that she is wearing gloves. Violet's definitely one of my favorites when it comes to overall aesthetics and performance. She's continued to evolve her showgirl skills from aerial dancing, burlesque, pyro dancing, and now fire breathing. And now we're pretty much done with all of the sculpting details that we need. So for now, let's go ahead and move on to her head. Let's clean it up. I will be giving Miss Violette a wig, a beautiful jet black wig. So let's go ahead and cut off all of her hair and remove her factory paint. To do this, of course, I'm using acetone, but you can also use nail polish remover as long as it does have acetone in it. And these are all of the wefts that I have for Violet. Let's put on the wig cap and let's start gluing the wefts of hair. Again, you want to start from the bottom and then make your way all the way to the top, and you kind of want your front to be the last ones because that will be the finishing touches. That is where you want to cover things up and kind of lay how everything will go. So just make sure you have the final hairstyle in mind when you are gluing wefts and all that. And now to style this, I am using water, my heated metal chopstick, and also got to be hairspray and also the glue gel. So over here, I'm just gluing it and gelling it. And the hair she was wearing is pretty much like a really long page boy type of hair. So over here, I'm just spraying down the yarn and we are giving it a horseshoe haircut in the bottom, which is just pretty much a U. That really emphasizes the page boy styling in the end. And then for the front of her hair, she kind of has a wave type of curl, like an S wave, but it's very, very intricate. So I'm using the gel, a lot of mini alligator clips, and, you know, hoping that it will stay in place. And now let's curl the rest of her hair, and I'm just using my metal chopstick over here. I heated it with my hair straightener, and as you can see over here, I'm just curling it normally, and it's gonna be brushed to go under, so there's a lot of styling that has to happen for this page boy look. The first time I really discovered or fell in love with a page boy hairstyle is because of Dita Von Teese. Oh my god, and then when she collaborates with His Vintage Touch, it's literally magic. So I painted her corset bodice in black off camera because, you know, the sensors are getting crazy up in here. So now let's go ahead and paint her gloves. And she was wearing satin gloves. The entire costume is like satin gloves. So we're going to kind of do some tricks with how we gloss her gloves and everything else. Honestly, though, this is a look by itself. This is like, wow. I mean, give me a choker and then she's ready. A thigh-high boots, maybe? And she's ready. Ah, I love it. For now, let's move on to her tattoos. Of course, as usual, I spray painted the arms with Mr. Super Clear first before I go and draw stuff. And as you can see, everything else is protected with plastic and tape. Now, for her right arm, she has the John Willie tattoo, the bizarre blindfolded lady over here. This definitely is her popular tattoo. Like when you think of John Willie, you automatically think of Violet now. They're literally linked together. For her upper left arm, the most prominent one is gonna be this really feminine / masculine poodle with harness. Just go add the B with an ondage, and that's the poodle right there. We also have a knife and a Tom of Finland character also over here. And in the back, we have a corset in red and pink. And now that we have everything sketched out, let's go back with our black pencil and outline everything. And this poodle was definitely so fun to draw. I also love poodles, and I don't know, they literally are the fashion models of the dog world, especially when they have those really cool hairstyles and everything. And it's so funny, like the juxtaposition of them being like the fashionable dogs when they are like meant to be like hunters. They're meant to be like in water and everything, and like the poodle type of hairstyle is meant to protect them from the cold water. So we love that. We love the layers in a poodle. To those who are fans of Miss Chachki, what has been your favorite look and or performance? Sound off in the comments below. And to make everything pop out and to add contrast, I am going in with white pencil. And now let's go in and sketch out Miss Violet's face. And over here, I'm just using my brown watercolor pencil, again, to map out where things are supposed to go. This is the trial and error stage. So yeah, make all the mistakes at this point. I actually had to redraw Violet's eyebrows a couple of times, so you may see it kind of be different in the end, because I'm just so used to drawing like more thicker eyebrows. The arch, I mean, the arch can be anything, however, like the thickness of my personal eyebrows that I do on my dolls and with myself in drag is usually thicker, and so hers being kind of thin, I was like, oh my god, I need to make it thinner, I need to make it thinner. So highlighting the brow bone definitely helped with that. For this gala, she was wearing her signature cut crease eyes, and the base of it is white, the actual kind of eyelid area, and then the smoky effect of it was blue. The gradient effect was in light blue and dark blue, and it looked really cool. And of course, let's give her the 1940s pout that she loves. And again, I feel like this face mold really helped with her lips for some reason. I mean, Lily James's lips is definitely wider. However, I feel like adding the 1940s style of lips to her really kind of makes it look like Violet. To me. For me. And now let's go ahead and darken her eyebrows. Violet definitely loves to have black eyebrows, so let's go ahead and give her that. And Now it's time for the eyeliner, my favorite part in any doll customizing. A jet black eyeliner. Oh my god, I love it. And Violet actually kind of helped me with my own drag makeup, specifically because of her eyeliner technique that she does. I also kind of have a hooded eye, and so eyeliner doesn't usually look great. But when I did it, I was like, oh my god, this is great. I don't look horrible for once. And she does bottom eyeliner as well, so she leaves kind of like a white space underneath her eyes, so it's very, very graphic. And then I'm going to line her lips with black, but don't worry, I'm going to go over it again with red in the end so that we get kind of like a maroon pencil color. But for now, it's gonna be black. I really wanted her lower eyelashes to be really sharp, but also very faint and subtle, and for some reason, this day, my pencils were not working with me. They were not, they said no, they clocked out. So I had to go in with acrylic paint so I can get sharper lines and vibrant colors. For this event, her main contour, I believe, just looked like blush. Like, I don't think she used browns in there, but I am going in just a little bit with just a few brown colors here and there. And then I'm also contouring this doll's jaw. I feel like it will match Violet's original face a little bit more. And of course, it's not a Violet Chachki face without the beauty mark. I was really nervous for this because clearly I'm using paint, and paint is really hard to erase once it's there. Like, you have to scrape it off. And now let's give her some highlighter. She is in the Met Gala, cameras, lights, everything. So let's highlight her face. Again, I am using resin metallic pigments for this one. I'm using two different colors, white, silver, and pink. And now let's give her some eyelashes. Whatever Violet wants, Violet gets. And in this case, individual fake human lashes. And of course, I will be trimming this in the end when it is completely dried. I almost forgot, for the eyeshadow, for her actual eyelid, she was wearing glitter on top of the white base. So over here I am mixing glossy Mod Podge and also one of the resin highlighters that I used. Because it is like micro pigment, very, very like small glitter, I feel like in doll scale it is perfect for like eyeshadow. And now we're pretty much done with Miss Violet Chachki's face, and I am really, really happy with this. Definitely a departure from my 2017 Violet, but of course that's because that one is very, very cartoony, very stylized. But I love this one. So now let's work on her outfit. I pretty much did the work behind the scenes. I got the glove. Let's say it's satin, let's just call it that. And over here, I just added some snaps in the end. I definitely trimmed this to the Barbie's size, and I added a slit over here for her legs. And that's literally pretty much the Moschino outfit. For jewelry, Violet was wearing millions on that red carpet, and so let's go ahead and work on her earring. And over here I'm just using this Barbie earring, and we will be trimming it. So I'm just using the bottom part over here, the one I'm painting in silver, and it looked like she was wearing emeralds. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna paint it green and all that, and we're gonna try and match it as much as we can. I'm using the same Mod Podge and resin metallic powder combination to act like diamonds. You know, I could use like mini gems for this, but it's gonna look way too bulky, and so I thought that just using kind of like the glitter effect would be beneficial. And then for the emerald, quote unquote, I'm using green UV resin so that it kind of pops up and it looks really, really 3D. And there we have her earrings. For her necklace, Violet was wearing diamonds, but this one actually would work. And this is literally an earring that I just cut open. And I'm going to be painting it with platinum silver over here. And again, we're going to add the quote-unquote diamonds, which is just Mod Podge and fine glitter. Let's wait for that to dry and we can move on to her bracelet. Same exact thing, I'm gonna be painting over it, giving it some diamonds, and that's pretty much it. And of course, to finish it off, we need to give her some red bottoms, and I'll be using, of course, some Model Muse pumps for this one. Let's paint it black and give her some red soles, the iconic HeXtian Louboutin. And there you have it. It's all done, and we are ready to assemble Miss Violet Chachki, our one-of-a-kind collectible. Let's put the wig back on and let's do some final styling. Usually when I pre-style a wig, I still have to adjust some things in order to actually match, the finished product. So for this one, I just have to adjust the curls and kind of like the page boy effect in the back specifically. And I really want the curls to frame her face like how it did in real life. And with that, Miss Violet Chachki is ready for the runway.